functions are reusable block of code. Remember the keyword here, reusable and code. So how does function work? Now you guys remember that we have inbuilt function. I taught us what functions are, that anywhere you see anything with open and close parentheses in front of it, you can identify it as a function, right? Now remember this print function, it is follow come from the laptop, from the system. This input function, it is follow come from the environment we are working on, from the Python environment, right? But we see, so does it mean that we are going to be using follow come functions always? No. All right, all of these are inbuilt function. So what we'll be using now is the function we will be creating by ourselves, and this your function, you can name it anything. So let me show you how to name a function. So the first thing you need to know in naming a function, you need to define your function. For example, for you to declare a function, you write def. This def means define, then you write the name of the function. Let's say the name of your function is greet. Remember, every function has open and close parentheses. Remember this name here, you choose any name of your choice, but take note, you have a small letter def in front of it. Def, then space, greet. Let me write it so that you see it. Mind you, this class is being recorded, so it will be sent after now. Okay, so for example, if I want to create a function, I will be like def, then I can write my name. Okay, this is how you define a function. Okay, don't forget how you define a function. You start with def, then the name of the function, then you open and close parentheses. If you are following, can you type following, so I know that you are following. So if you can't see my screen, tell me now so that I will share it. All right. And my screen is sharing. How will I cancel it? Alright, I'll share my screen again. I want to hope you are seeing my screen now. Alright, so for you to declare a function, we said you write def and the name of the function. Alright, so this your function is like the man of the house. Every other thing you will be doing will be inside your function. Now this is what I mean. I want to hope you guys can see it now. Okay, thank you very much. Alright, so this is what I mean. So everybody just stay with me, learn the syntax. When you are done, write it with pen and be practicing it. That's how you learn. It's not by one's magic. I've already told you what function is. You can reuse it. Now this is what I mean. Let's say the name of my function is greet. So the first thing you must know, after the open and close parentheses, you put full column. Now what is the function of this full column there? Sorry, it's supposed to be 1. What's the function of this full column? After you have defined your function, you put full column dot. What is the function? So the function of that full column there is telling us that start. That's what it means. We've defined our function. Without this full column, anything you do will be error. You put your full column, and this full column means we are starting our function. Okay, the first thing here is that you define your function, which is our function is greet. We name it by ourselves. Then we use the full column to say Now let's start. Now immediately you do this, put your cursor by the side and come down. You will see that you cannot start from the beginning again. You can see where the code is starting from now. This is what we call indentation. Indentation. Then what is indentation? Indentation is just the space before you write a code. Okay, so you can see spaces here. Immediately you come here and you do like this and you write print. We'll be closing soon, don't worry. Today I'm just doing the basics, and I think I will come again with this class because I'm not feeling it like you guys. I'm not feeling like I'm teaching. Sure you get. I know how a teacher would feel. I've been teaching for long. Alright, so everybody, let's watch. So we have our, just stay, okay. We have defined our function that def greet. Remember the function we have. Then we say that full colon means start. So the next thing you will write cannot or should not start on the same line with the def. If not, you will have error. I was saying that your function, when you define a function, it is the head of the family. Nothing can stand in its line. Like presidents, now you cannot go and be standing side by side with presidents. It's only it's only the function that can occupy that whole space. Continue to the end. Every other thing will be inside the function. So anything we do that we indent and we place inside, that we put space before the function, is inside the function. Okay, I'm going to explain something now. Again, just stay with me. So remember, after the full column, we put this inside the function. And normally, if we print hello world, we are supposed to see output, right? We are supposed to see output, but on this occasion, there will not be output. You are not going to see output. But print function is used to display output, right? But now we are not seeing output. Why? That's it. So it is because, let's say you have a dog. Let's say you have a dog and that dog used to take instruction. So your dog name is Bingo. When you call, if you watch all those American movies, normally work. I watch one movie, Catalia? No, yeah, something like Catalia. She's the actor. She's the main figure of the movie. Okay, so the lady, anytime she wants to feed her dogs, she will bring meat. She will keep the meat on the ground. The dog will stay there. They will be looking at the meat. They will not eat. So immediately she says eat, the dog will start eating. So without her saying eat, the dog will not eat. So immediately she comes home, she will shout bingo, the dogs will come. She will keep the food on the ground that this dog should eat the food, but they will not eat until she shouts eat. They will start eating. That is what we want to do here. Let's say this your function is the dog name. Okay, this your function here is the dog name. Then this print hello world is the food. Without you telling the dog to eat, they are not going to eat. So anything you write inside a function without you calling the function, it will not work. So how do you call a function? Very simple. You come down, then you enter inside the function. When I say enter inside the function, I will come out of the function rather. Then you call the function. What is the name of your function, please? The name of your function is what? Greet. That's all. So if you run this code now, it will show the output hello world. I just want us to have the basic understanding of function. The first thing you do is that you declare your function. You define. I'm using the word declare. Is JavaScript and Java that is coming to my head. So you define your function. Okay, the name of your function is greet, open close parenthesis, you use full column to start. Then you write some stuff inside, print hello world, right? But print hello world will not work except you call your function, and you can only call your function when you are outside of the function. Remember, when you indent, you are inside the function, but when you don't indent, you are outside of the function. Okay, so you can print so many stuff. So why is this reusable? I can write greet more than 3 instead of me to write print hello world 3 times. I can write greet. Please don't open. So let's print another thing. Let's say print welcome. Okay, you look at what will happen in the output. You can see that in the output it printed them twice because I called the function twice. So it is reusable block of code, because you can call the function as much as you can. You can call it 100 times and the code will run 100 times. Okay, so that's why I made the illustration of the woman that has the cookie machine, that when she press the button it will just run. Okay, so instead of the woman should come and be typing hello world welcome every time, all she just needs to do is that she needs to she needs to press a button, and our button here is just the name of our function. All right, I just want to hope you guys understood this rubbish English that I'm speaking. Let me end this video. So if you got it, I'm going to send the assignment to the group. Define your function. Anything you write, you indent and place inside the function is inside the function, but anything you don't indent is outside the function. And when you declare your function, when you write a block of code inside your function, if you don't call your function will not work. All right.